Hey YouTube, this is Gracie and welcome back to my channel. So as you can guess, this video is inspired by the new live action Beauty and the Beast movie that's coming out. As I'm filming it, it's coming out tomorrow, but as I'm sure most of you guys are viewing this video, it's already out. I'm really excited to see it. I can't wait to see the new storylines that they're going to be introducing for Belle and everybody else in it. I'm really excited to get more info on the characters. But until then, I got really inspired and I decided to make just a few cards for you guys today. Now, with my time restraint here, I don't have time to show you how to make all these cards, but I thought I would just kind of go over the basic concepts on how I made them. So let's start off with this Lumiere inspired card here. Now, to get this whole die cut here, I used the Holtz die, this one here from Sizzix, and I just cut that out on a really thick piece of white cardstock so I could get the colors to really pop, and conveniently so that the candlesticks were white. And I used this art bronze and gold kind of goopy stuff. I don't really know what it is called exactly, but it really is really smooth and it goes on really nicely with a paintbrush or your fingers, which is what I used. To get that kind of like more distressed old look, I used the paintbrush and just dabbed it on. For the background here, to achieve the shaker card part of it, I used the Spellbinders Nestabilities. I used this one here, the largest one here. And to get the inside cut out, I used, again, Spellbinders Nestabilities. I used this second oval here. Now I'm going to go ahead and leave all the names of everything in the description box. So if you guys were curious to know about it, you can see it there. For the background, I used an embossing folder and used the bronze goopy stuff. If you guys know what this is called, leave it in the comments down below, because I couldn't find the actual packaging that we had this in, and it doesn't really tell you what it's called. Anywho, so I just used my fingers and just dabbed it and rubbed it onto the embossed edges there. I thought that kind of gave it that more antique look. To get the gold in there, all I did was glued down the clear plastic, which is a transparency paper or transparency plastic, and then I used the Pop Dots double-sided long skinny tape that I have. And instead of making this a traditional open like a book kind of card, I went with my more modern swivel card that I've been doing a lot lately, but I couldn't help myself. And I put in bonjour as the sentiment inside. So you could really use this card for anything that you want. And on the back side is one of my favorite parts. I used some, again, Holtz Distress Embossing ink. And I used the clear powder. And did my little G stamp. And I had to put in here from the kitchen of, because if you're not sure, ask the dishes. And that one I actually stole from this Stampendous stamp kit here. And again, I'll leave that in the comments in the descriptions below. For this card, this is kind of the Beast inspired or Beast Disneybounding card here. To do that, I again used the Distress Embossing ink and used gold powder and the clear here. For the backside here, I used a gold vellum and ran that again through an embossing folder, and I'm going to leave the name of that down below as well. To get more of like a distressed look, I used the gold and just rubbed my finger on there, and I also used a little bit of bronze, and when I did that, I just dabbed my thumb on it to again get it more antique looking. For the vellum, I also cut that a little bit larger than the size of my card because I thought it looked kind of cool to have those just hanging over the edges there. I thought that was kind of a little bit fancier. This would be a good card to give to a guy. You can also do it in a darker blue, make it look more rustic and manly. For the inside of the card, I ran the top of the card through the embossing folder as well because I thought it would give it kind of that finished look and make it look a little bit fancier and nicer, a little bit elegant. Some people may say gaudy, but I love gaudy, so there you go. It's very gold. I did the, gold again and just kind of rubbed it all over. In strategic places, actually, to be quite honest with you. I had a lot of thought behind that one. For the sentiment, I put in the best things in life aren't things, because I feel like that was one of the lessons that the Beast had to learn while he was cooped up in his castle. And I used the clear embossing powder to achieve this look. On the back side, I just did my G in blue and then took a gold pen and kind of doodled on the inside of it. For the very last card here, this is kind of inspired by the rose in the glass vase. So what I did to achieve this is I actually took an embossing folder, put that through with a super thick white piece of cardstock, because I wanted to be able to have the colors again really pop and shine through. And so once I did that, I embossed it through and just took Copic pens and colored in accordingly. For the back side, or in between and around the roses, I took a really pale light blue, and you can't really tell in the video here, but you can actually see like the strokes of the Copic pen. Because it is an alcohol based pen, it really shows the lines as you color, and I kind of liked that effect. Once I did that, I just fussy cut around all of it and then pop dotted it onto the Velum, which is a light blue color. And this card in particular is a different size card than I usually use. This is approximately a 6.5 by 5 card. It's one of the larger ones that you can get in packs. I think we got them from Michael's or something. So the Velum here, I just glued down with some Zots or glue dots just in the 4 corners. And that's the exact size of the card. Once you open it up, I used some scrap pieces of vellum or piece of vellum, and again use the clear Zots in the 4 corners. You can kind of tell, but I don't think it matters that much. The sentiment I used was "You are beautiful inside and out," because that was definitely one of the lessons of the movie. On the very back side, I just did my stamp in red, and that again was a distress ink from Tim Holtz. So there you have it. There's all of your Beauty and the Beast inspired / Disneybounding cards. You could really use these cards for anything. Doesn't really matter. It is going to be St. Patrick's Day, so hey, why not use it as a St. Patrick's Day card to give to someone and just show how fancy you are. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And write in the comment section down below if you guys are just as excited as I am for the new live action Beauty and the Beast movie. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay tuned for my next week's video, and I'll see you later. Bye!